It started on a sweltering summer afternoon, the kind where the air hums with cicadas and the dust on the ranch road sticks to your boots like glue. I had just finished hauling supplies back from town. Fencing wire, a load of feed, and a brand new set of tools I'd been meaning to replace for months. My old truck groaned as I turned up my long gravel drive, loaded down with everything. Before I could even put it in park, a familiar screech pierced the air. "Excuse me, you can't park there, Karen." There she was, standing dead center in my driveway, clipboard in hand, HOA sash strung across her chest like some self-appointed queen. She slapped the hood of my truck like she owned it. "This isn't your parking space," she barked. "This is community property, and your rusty old ranch truck is an eyesore. Move it or I'll have it towed." I leaned out the window, calm as ever. "Karen, this is my driveway, my house, my land. See that deed marker by the gate? Everything past it belongs to me." But Karen wasn't one for facts. She puffed up like a rooster about to fight. "No, the HOA voted on this road. It's common property. You're in violation. If you don't move this truck in the next 3 minutes, I'm calling the police." I chuckled, not out of amusement, but disbelief. "Call them, then. I'll be right here." And call she did, right in front of me, dialing 911 with exaggerated flair, like she was casting a spell. "Yes, hello," she shouted loud enough for me to hear every word. "This is an emergency. There's a trespasser on our property. A dangerous man blocking access with his truck. Send officers immediately." She hung up and smirked at me like she'd just won a battle. "Better start packing," she said smugly. I stayed leaned against the hood, arms crossed, watching dust kick up from the county road. 15 minutes later, a squad car pulled up, lights flashing. Karen's face lit up like Christmas morning. "Yes, officer, over here," she shrieked, waving her arms. "Arrest this man. He won't leave." Then the driver's door opened, and out stepped my son, Deputy James Walker, tall, broad-shouldered, the spitting image of his mother with my stubborn streak thrown in. His badge gleamed in the sun as he adjusted his hat, eyes scanning the scene. Karen's jaw dropped. You're the officer?" He ignored her and walked straight to me. "Afternoon, Dad. Truck giving you trouble again?" I grinned. "Just Karen trouble." Karen's face turned beet red. "What? You know this criminal?" James tilted his head. "Criminal? That's my father. This is his land, his driveway, his truck. And last I checked, he's got every legal right to park on it." Karen sputtered, flipping through her clipboard. "No, the HOA has jurisdiction. We voted." My son's voice dropped an octave. "All business. Ma'am, the HOA doesn't override county deeds. I've seen the land records myself. If you keep trespassing and harassing my father, you'll be the one in cuffs." That shut her up fast. But James wasn't finished. "Also, making false reports to 911, that's a criminal offense. You claimed there was a dangerous trespasser. That's wasting county resources. Do it again and you'll be charged." Karen's face twisted, caught between rage and fear. She snapped her clipboard shut, muttered something about lawyers, and stormed back toward her golf cart. James watched her leave, then turned to me with a sigh. "She's not gonna stop, Dad." I nodded slowly. "I know, but the more she pushes, the more rope she gives herself to hang with." We shared a long look, father and son, rancher and deputy, and I couldn't help but feel a flicker of pride. Karen thought the law was on her side. She thought she could twist it, bend it, shout it into existence. But the law was my son. That night, after the heat had settled and the crickets took over the chorus from the cicadas, I sat on the porch with a glass of whiskey. Thor, my shepherd, lay at my feet, and I replayed the day's events in my head. Karen had tried to weaponize authority against me, but she hadn't counted on the simple truth. Sometimes authority runs in the family, and this time she'd lost badly.